My name is Michael Kellenberger. I'm a certified advanced Rolfer and as well as a former dancer and choreographer. I became a certified Rolfer in 2006. Before I danced as a freelance dancer and choreographer doing my own projects. But as a dancer, choreographer, usually there will be a time where you have to decide if you want to continue dancing, choreographing, teaching maybe, because at a certain age there are limitations in the dance world to continue dancing, and that was the main part or point why I started to think about doing a new education to dive into a new profession. So I was on searching for a new education quite early on in my career as a dancer, because there was always a part of body work involved, also some kind of massage forms in a certain way, and it was always a subject which really I was interested in, not as much as a profession, but as an aspect of working on my own body or body of my colleagues, dancers, which fascinated me. And I get in contact with Rolfing, not via Rolfing actually, but in a workshop where Alexander Technik introduced me via the book of Aber Rolf, specifically looking on anatomy and how anatomy works in the way of how the body moves. That was my first contact to Rolfing. And also Alexander Technik was a long time a field which I was working with, also taking single sessions with a teacher in the place where I had my first education as a dancer. But Alexander Technik was a little bit too much in the head for me. There was too much work in the head and not so much physical contact, which is something which I really enjoy. So therefore it wasn't really fitting, but Rolfing was for me the perfect combination of working directly in physical contact on the body, as well as the movement part, as well as also the emotional aspects to movement, to body expression. And therefore, Rolfing was much more the field I was feeling comfortable in, and to become a Rolfer. And then I met in my second education as a dancer in London, I met Russell Maliphant, which gave me also the 10 series. And at that point, it became clear that at a certain point, I will do really the Rolfing education. Because it was so profound, the changes I experienced in how I move, how I feel in my body, how I perceive the world. And then I decided to become a Rolfer. For me, it was a perfect combination of also using my knowledge as a dancer about movement, expression of the body, how the body moves in space, and also quite a lot knowledge of how the body moves in the gravitational field, which is related to space, for sure. I would say you can really gain a much deeper knowledge on how the body moves in gravity when you do the Rolfing education, because it's really a tangible subject when you work on the fascial network in the body. So you can experiencing it quite directly in how your body changes in terms of how you move in space. And also all the techniques you learned to be upright in space become more clear in how this will be expressed in your body. And I would also say you can fine-tune your body in a much easier way in how you move and how this movement express certain things, and how easy it can become to move in gravity and do movement with much less effort. And the Rolfing process can profit from the knowledge of how movement expresses inner experiences from the view of a dancer. So I would say there is a lot to gain as a dancer from the Rolfing process, but also, as I said, the Rolfing process can profit from your knowledge of what movement is, what movement can do, what movement can express.